And we're live. It's Wednesday night, and I don't give a shit if it's November. It's still golf season. For all of you football truthers and NBA people, you get, Paulie, tell them.
Get the fuck out of here.
Out of here. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm the Degenerate 75. I'm a high-limit DFS player. I focus on golf and football, NFL, college football, and, of course, PGA golf. And, like Showdown, because that's kind of my whole brand. If you don't know how the hell you just found me now in November, I don't know. But I appreciate you sweaty bastard. Welcome to the team. Glad to have you. Hope you enjoy the show. If you can't tell, the big guy does a lot of content. Come check it out. It's all right here. I stay busy. You should probably know a couple things about me. A few things about the big guy. First of all, I have a cussing problem. As you can see, I have a fuck counter right above me. Look at that. Already got one. And every time I cuss, because I'm trying to break the habit, $1 goes in there, right? And at the end, if you ask a question over here, make sure you put a question mark. If you ask a question mark, you'll be in the drawing, and you get to play me for all the money that's in the bucket. Last week, I think we got up to like $28, and it was me and my man Sean, and I had a really good lineup. My streak is over, though. Sean whooped my ass. He did. He beat me. Teddy, what do you think about Sean?
Pay that man his money.
There it is. There it is. We got to pay Sean his money. I will tell you, Sean's on the Discord. He's my homie. So he said, let's just do a lineup together. So I think we're going to do like a $50 single entry this weekend. Have some fun with it. That's the plan. You always have that option. Okay, there you go. The other thing you need to know, you mother father, is my channel's kind of blowed the F up, right? I don't take it for granted how quickly my channel's grown. We're just a little over 6 months old, and I've crossed 5,000 between Twitter and YouTube. Almost to 2,000 over here on the YouTube. So tell a friend, you mother father. And because of that, I'm doing 4 $100 giveaways. 4 $100 giveaways. The first one is tonight. I'm going to spin that wheel, and if your name's on there, I'm just going to straight PayPal you $100. Or if you're a hardo, if you're a degenerate, slimy bastard like me, I will offer you this. You can do a $200 single entry with me, right? So we'll put your 100 towards it. I'll put another 100 towards it. We'll make the lineup together under my name, and then we'll split the profits 50-50. Your choice. Maybe you just want the $100 cash. Maybe that's a nice night out with the lady or the husband. I don't know. We might have some ladies watching. So that's your choice. But there you go. That's going to happen in the show, because if I do it right now, you'll turn it off. And it's already swing season, so it's already hard enough. I used to keep hundreds of people in here. Now if I get to 100, I feel like a small fucking miracle. So because of that, we're going to wait till the end. And you're going to wait, Bob. That's what you're going to do. All right, let's get going. The first thing that we should always look at is, of course, contest selection, man. We got to look at contest selection. I got to tell you, I feel like I'm leading the way on this contest selection army. I'm in my – first of all, let me give a quick shout-out to DraftKings. They screwed up college football scoring last night, and I think I'm going to get second in the GPP. I think I'm going to literally come up 0.2 away from winning the GPP, which is like $10,000, which I'm never going to sneeze at $10,000. But I think I'm going to get second for $3,000 because they fixed the points. I hit up my host. He got it fixed for me. You're a badass mother father, DK host guy that I've only had for like a month now, but I like you. I like the cut of your jib. Thank you. Now I'll believe it when the funds are in my account, but I'm not going to shit on him in the meantime. So over to DraftKings. I've got a VIP host, and he is talking to DraftKings about getting some better tournaments out there, because this $20, it just sucks. Like, it sucks. This is a crappy tournament. A third of the money to first. I ain't playing in it, Bob. If there's an overlay, I'll play in it, but that thing ain't going to overlay. Hey, the 888. I love a good snowman contest. Third of the money to first. Paulie?
Get the fuck out of here.
Not happening. It's not happening. So even my 88, which I've always liked the $88 up and down, right? They normally do $50K and then $10K to first, so it's only 20%. But this week it's only a $40K tournament, so 25% to first. I'm not that interested, Bob. I'm not that interested. So, sadly, they're kind of backing us into a corner. It looks like the $5 already full. Looks like it's already gone. I don't even see it on here. So at this point, your best bet, you're probably just better playing like this $8 3 max, the $5 single entry, the $1 20 max. I know like everybody wants to think that they're going to win a lot of money, but like in tournaments like this, maybe don't risk your whole bankroll. Maybe just enjoy the process, building some lineups, keeping up with everybody, seeing if there's any new names, tracking golf, and just kind of staying sharp for when golf is back. And with the Tournament of Champions will be when everybody's back playing, and that's only 6 weeks away. So this is just a great time that you don't have to go chasing $100,000 playing negative EV tournaments. Or if you're really smart, you should play more Showdown this week, because if you don't know, they're playing on 2 different courses, and when there's 2 different courses, it's a lot like when there's a weather edge. There's an advantage to be had, because a lot of people just see names and click. I see name, I click, and they don't give it any thought. So take advantage of those idiots. They're doing the Lord's work. Okay, so there's your contest selection. Hey, the best fucking contest you should be in is mine. It's completely free. And if you win, you get to make a free $20 ticket on me. And if you get second place, a free month on the Discord. And you know what it costs you? Literally nothing. Just go take your favorite lineup and go toss it in there. It's a piece of cake, right? Quick shout out to my dude, John Stone 6 for winning it last week. Me and him are making a lineup tonight right after this stream. And we're going to go win $100,000. And we're not going to share it with you because him and I are champions. It's a fact. All right, let's get to maybe the most important question I'll ever ask in your life. New guy, are you ready? Have you made your lineups yet? You have, haven't you? You donkey dick. Why have you made your lineups? That's just not what you do, man. You don't even have all the relevant information. I'm going to let you redeem yourself. New guy, what's the first thing we check? First thing we check is... All right, you said wind. I was looking for weather, but I'll give it to you, okay? If you don't know, they're playing on a little tiny place called, I don't know, St. Simon's Island. It's like down south of Savannah, north of Jacksonville. I don't know. It's in Georgia. It's way down in the southeast corner, right? I think it's where Sherman marched to when he was burning the South down. All right, here's what you want to know. Weather, wind specifically. Look at this wind tomorrow. In the morning, it is cold and it is windy, okay? See, this is what you're thinking, right? Because you're a new guy and you think you're so sharp. You're like, ha! I'm going to play the guys in the afternoon because look at that wind tomorrow morning. I don't want guys out there. I'm so sharp. Yeah. Hey, that's good. And then you go over here, and it's a lot lighter the second day. So what you're thinking is, I'm going to go all PM, AM stacks. I'm so sharp. Well, okay. I mean, just so you know, that worked really well for me last week. 2.5 strokes. I called it. I said, play them. I said, hey, look at that. Donkey chalk all over there on the bad wave. Avoid them. 2.5 stroke difference. I'm just saying. Some people call me Nostradamus. I just call me the guy who knows what the fucking Weather Channel is. So, here's the problem, new guy. They're going off in threes at 2 courses tomorrow, so everybody's going to be out there basically at the same time. So, you're not going to have your traditional weather edge. So, for all of you who want to do a PM, AM, PM stack, get it out of your head. They're all going out between 9 and 11 o'clock. Okay, at best, you're going to get maybe a 5-hole swing or so where they'll be out in the better conditions, right? I will say this. The later they go off tomorrow, the better, because you're going to want this course to warm up just a little bit, and you're going to want them to play as much as they're around as they can in the lower winds. But as far as week-long, they're all basically going to be out there in the same conditions. So if you want to try to get cute and shave 1/10 of a stroke completely guessing, you go right on ahead, Bob. We are adults. We check more than one site. Willy Weather seems to kind of say the same thing here. Windy, 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 and then just drops. It's still going to be windy in the afternoon, just less windy, and it's going to warm up. So I think the peak scoring conditions will be at the end of the round. So something to consider there. And then lastly, we are going to check the Weather Channel. A wise man once told me they do weather. That's all I got tonight. So what do we got tomorrow? Well, we've got a little bit windy in the morning, and then it kind of calms down, and it warms up just a hair. Peaks at 55. Some have called that cold. Don't love it, Bob. And the important thing to remember is these guys are going off in threes from both courses. Okay, because if you don't know, there's 2 courses. There's the Seaside course and there's the Plantation course. Poorly named, might I add. It's 2022. You can't be the Redskins, but you can keep the name Plantation course. Okay, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Okay, so there you go. That's the Seaside course. And then there's also, let's scroll down here. You go down here and they do the same thing over at the other one. We're not even going to say it. We're not even going to say it. Okay. So that's it. That's what you need to know about the weather. All right? If you're like, I want more on the weather, man, after you got that weather last week, well, part of being good at weather is knowing when there's not a weather edge, you donkey. Okay, hey, make sure to do me a favor. Go like and subscribe. Tell a friend about me. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. I'd appreciate you. I really want to blow the F up in 2022, so do me a favor. Share me around because YouTube, I'm going to tell you a little secret. They fucking hate me. All right. Let's talk ownership. That's what keeps the people coming back. Here is last week's ownership. As you can see, me, you'll never believe this. Me and the other guy that always did the best by a mile. Here's all the other ones that everybody has out there. It's ownership. Like if you're going to rely on projected ownership, you probably want to be getting people that are accurate. So people that are shooting, 95% within 3% is kind of where you want to be, right? You don't want to see a lot of people who are consistently like 5 to 10% off. My God. And of course we look at the cumulative data for the year. Still number 1. I'm still number 1. I put a lot of time into it. That's part of the reason I'm so good at it is I'm a sweaty bastard. All right. I got to take a second to shout out. Look at this last week. Look at the big $20 pitch and putt last week. Who won it? RJ Rat, 84. My dude, Randy. If you don't know, me and him, we met at the live final. What was that, 2021, I guess? Was that just last year? Shit. And we were at the live final together, sweating $1 million together, became pretty good buddies. He won first and second place last week. And you're like, okay, well, look at all those lineups. You have a bunch of lineups. Here's what I want you to know about this. If I have to hear this one more time, I'm gonna punch you through the screen. The chalk always hits. Okay, I said there was 5 donkey chalk people last week. Scotty Scheffler, Aaron Wise, Sepp Straka, Bo Hostler, Dean Burmeister. How many of those guys do you think RJ played? Not a one of them. Not a one, and he won first and second place. So for all of you that are like, you got to play donkey chalk to win. No, you don't. No, you don't. Matter of fact, when I did send him a DM to congratulate him, literally the first thing he said is, I'm glad that it was nice the donkey chalk didn't get there. Right? That's all he had to do was sweat it. And then when they don't get there, he is now playing such leverage plays that he has a huge advantage. And that's how you win lots of money. And that's why he does this professionally, because he gets it. Stop being so scared, you wieners. All right. There you go. That's my thing. Oh, the other thing we should check, pivot tracking. This is a big one, right? We're tracking to see what the legitimacy of donkey chalk is, right? I every week I give my top 3 donkey chalk plays. I give a primary pivot and then like a punt pivot. So last week, Scotty Scheffler at 36%. Look, I projected him at 36.2. I was way off. He was 36.3. He got T9th. You're like, see, the chalk always gets there. No, it doesn't. Because Finau, the obvious pivot off of him in the better wave, got first. And you're like, well, you could have played them together. Not made a real lineup. You couldn't. So get out of here. The pivot beat him there. Yes, the punt pivot was Hideki, and Hideki remembered he's a huge wiener and needs to withdraw all the time. So he did. But still, Tony was the pivot. He got there. The second one was Aaron Wise. Jason Day actually finished higher than him, but Wise got more points, and Russell Henley remembered he was Russell Henley and decided to miss the cut. So that chalk got there. But then Dean Burmeister, who I told you was the grossest chalk of all, at 20% missed the cut. And here's the best part. Who were the pivots off of him? Alex Smalley at 1/2 the ownership, and Aaron Rai at 1/3 the ownership. Oh, both of them with top 10s, you motherfather. Yeah, exactly. So if you want to know how it's going so far this year, basically it's this. It's about 50-50 across the board, except for the punt pivots. The punt pivot on the most expensive guy has not been getting there, but everywhere else it's basically 50-50. And this is what I always say. You go take your 5 favorite plays this week, and then you just go pick the 5 guys right next to him, right above and right below him. Either one. I don't give a shit. Surprise me. And then just go track that for a full year. And what you're going to find is your picks suck. They're right 50% of the time. They're wrong 50% of the time because they're just picks. So if you can go play the leverage game and you do it consistently every week over the long run, it will pay off. Get off your picks and play the game. All right, I'm sorry. I'm coming off aggressive. It's the ranch water. Forgive me. Topo Chico, reach out to your boy. I'm actually just drinking Topos tonight. Did a podcast today with my man Neil, and he had never heard of ranch water. What time period are we living in that we haven't heard of ranch water? Get out of here. Get out of here. He must be a like one of those East Coast elitists. All right, this is my rough draft ownership here. Yes, I have final ownership. I've updated it. I share it with my Discord. It's I spent a lot of time on it, so I'm not going to give it to you for free. There you go. There's the truth, Bob. So here we go. Who is the highest owned player this week? Well, I'll tell you what. If I'm Sauron, I'm scared to death because there is a hobbit coming, and he is taking down that big eye in the sky. His name's Brian Harmon, and I actually, in the updated ownership, I'm pretty sure I got him north of 30%, right? Which is the first time Brian Harmon's ever been north of anything. Am I right? So that's crazy. Brian, I get it. Look, this is what happened. They made the pricing, and they had Tony Finau in there. Tony Finau's withdrawals, and so what's happened is there's a huge vacuum up top where Tony Finau probably would have been 35% owned. And so that ownership has to go somewhere. And so the next logical place is going to be the other expensive guys, the 5-figure guys that are now all of a sudden good values, right? Seamus Power and Brian Harmon at those salaries relative to where they were supposed to be now become really good values, right? And so because of that, you're going to see tons and tons of ownership really pool right there on those top 5 guys because the pricing is now super soft that the most expensive guy has withdrawn. And so because of that, you got to take into account that a lot of these guys, when you see, a Seamus Power at 20%, normally you'd be like, oh my God, that is so chalky. But really, the top owned guy, the most expensive guy in the tournament being 20% is really just average AF. Matter of fact, he's not even really chalk. Okay, I'd just call him. Okay. He's okay chalk. I mean, it's like whatever. Yeah, it's 20%, but like that is not what chalk is. And anybody that says that Seamus Power is chalk is a dumbass and doesn't understand the word chalk. There you go. I'm talking to anybody who says he's chalk at 20%. Maybe that's you, bud. All right, but you know what, Brian Harman? This one's easy. You know where we're going, Brian. You know what? I should have got a Hobbit soundtrack for this. The man is Donkey Chalk. Get out of here, Brian. I mean, look, if you want to play Brian Harman at 30%, you go right on ahead. But like, if Brian Harman at 30% beats me, well then I'll just give you my money. Okay, I'll give my money over because I'll take those chances. Jason Day was a dude that I was really excited about. I've been making jokes all week. Is it really 2017? Why is Jason Day good again? But Jason Day at 25%, let's remind ourselves, this is Jason Day. You're a donkey if you play him. You're a donkey if you play Jason Day. Which, by the way, I'm not telling you. If you play Donkey Chalk, it's okay. It really is. I'm being sincere. It really is okay to play Donkey Chalk. The key is not to play all of the Donkey Chalk. More specifically, don't play all of the Donkey Chalk in the same lineups. And most specifically, if you are going to play Donkey Chalk, make sure you're leveraged on them. Get 2 times the exposure. So if you want to play Brian Harman, you get him in 60% of your lineups, you motherfather. All right. The next one, Tom Hoagie. Yeah, I mean, he's getting pretty high. He is right on the verge of Donkey Chalk. I don't love it. But at the same time, with the fee now screwing everything up with the withdrawal, I think we just got to call him Chalk. And Taylor Montgomery, I think I actually dropped him down to about 20%, so I'm also going to kind of just give him, don't love it. Don't love it, right? Same thing with Keith Mitchell. He's, a little too high, but not, to be Donkey Chalk, to truly be Donkey Chalk, you have to be way higher than the people around you, right? At least 50% higher than the guys directly above and below you. And he's really not, right? He's just kind of the bottom of that high range. Right after Keith Mitchell is when it really starts to drop off. Mackenzie Hughes, now he is a little too high. There's some guys right above him. Matter of fact, just to be fun, because I don't get it, he's Donkey Chalk! We're giving him Donkey Chalk! He's, 17% is not that bad, but when I show you 3 golfers right below him that are literally all half his price, I'm sorry. It's Donkey Chalk. It's got to be that way, brother. Davis Riley, pretty high. Don't love it. But, I don't think he's so high. So he's going to get chalk. But I will tell you, I will warn you, Andrew Putnam, I now have up to I think 19% in my final. So if you don't know, he is definitely some big old Donkey Chalk. 19% Andrew Putnam. What are we doing? All right, Matthew Neesmith, once again, he's fine. He's 15%, but that's fine for a $9,000 guy. So he's just going to be okay. All right, lastly, way down here, DraftKings, I don't know. This is what happens in the swing season. DraftKings puts their fucking summer interns on it. And so because they do that, we get mispricing. Dean Burmeister should be 8,300 in this field, and somehow he's 6,300. And I would be all about some Dean Burmeister as he let all of you donkeys down last week when you played him at 20% and he missed the cut. And you're like, oh, I can't believe he missed the cut. Even if he made the cut, you weren't going to win. So I wanted to play him. But at 14%, literally every person around him is under 1%. So by definition, he's Donkey Chalk. I gotta say it. He's Donkey Chalk. I'm sorry, man. Now, if you're gonna play any of these, Dean Burmeister makes the most sense. But here's what I'll say: with the pricing now being so soft to the Tony Finau withdrawal, I don't really think that you need to dive down here that much. I love a lot of guys from 6,800 to 7,000. However, I just don't think there's a lot of need to play him with those super soft pricing, right? Especially if you're not playing the Hobbit himself, right? So now you're basically starting in the 9Ks. So there you go. This is the rough draft ownership. A lot of these guys are a little bit higher than I showed earlier because I needed to get the average salary up closer to 8,300. So I think a lot of these guys are going to come in even higher than I have them here, which I accounted for in my final ownership. But that is what it is. So there's your ownership. We're moving on to the model. We're over to the model. Uh-oh. I think I had all my I'm not going to tell you what that was. Okay, so here you go. The model, some things I looked at. approach is it's undeniable that this is a second shot course in my opinion. You want to be in the fairway, so I did good drives. It seems like being good drives and then getting greens and regulations. If you're scrambling around this place, you're going to be in trouble. Lots of par fours from that 400 to 450 range, general ball striking, Bermuda putting, course history, and fast greens. Those are the things I was looking for, right? Remember, Plantation course is a par 72, whereas Seaside, they'll play 3 of the 4 rounds as only a par 70 with 2 par 5s. So remember that. If you're looking up a lot of par 5 scoring, just know that 3 of the 4 rounds they play, that they are not going to have 4 par 5s. They're going to have 2. The Hoagster, number 1 in the model. Tom Hoagie, number 1 in the model. Jason Day, I got to play Jason Day. He's number 3 in the model. Okay, in your defense, first of all, quit fucking talking like that, okay? I will tell you this. Jason Day is not a model god. So when you see him pop at number 3 in the model, some red flags should go up. They should go up. Matthew Neesmith looks really good in the model, but that's mainly just because he's a ball striking SOB who puts it in the fairway, and that's basically what I'm looking for. I will warn you, he is one of the worst Bermuda and worst fast green putters out there. Look, so, okay. Jason Day's number 3 in the model. Justin Rose is number 4. What is it 2017? What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, this takes me back to my earliest days of PGA golf when Rose and Day didn't, blow donkey dick. And they're back. I mean, like, these stats are good and they're playing well. I get it. Go play him. And honestly, Justin Rose, I thought was going to be, he might be that, like, sneaky guy that gets some steam tonight, but I thought he was going to be, like, 15, 17, somewhere in that range percent ownership. I think I only got him at, like, 12. If you love some Justin Rose, if you're a flower guy, go play him. Okay, if you're a Hobbit guy, go play Harmon. You do whatever you want. If you're a nighttime guy, wouldn't play Jason Day, though. Okay. Other ones. Andrew Putnam, he's number 6 in the model. You got to play him. Go ahead. Let's see. Other people popping in the model. Sepp Straka. He screwed everybody last week. Give me the Sepp. Give me all the Sepster. Some guys not popping in the model that I thought would. Hayden Buckley. Why is Hayden Buckley not better in the model? Lee Hodges, always a darling model. All right, you get down here. You got Russell Knox looks good in the model. Don't play Mark Hubbard. He is withdrawn. I didn't even know that till today, but trust me, he's withdrawn. Kevin Yu, Ben Taylor, roar. Chesson Hadley, Callum Tarrant. I'm a Callum Tarrant truther. Ryan Armour, at a course where short hitters can play well, you always got to like Armour and Stewart. Brian, that is. There you go. Those are the guys popping in the model. Here's what I'll tell you. Basically, all the ownership is from Keith Mitchell up. All those guys are going to probably be 20% or higher. So if you're really looking to get different this week, really only pick one guy from Keith Mitchell up. And then here's where you really get different. Dahman, McCarthy, Neesmith, Kuchar, Tigala, even slapdick Patrick Rogers are all coming in way under owned for what I think they should be, right? So this is a great little pivot range. And then you have this random donkey dick chalk, Mackenzie Hughes, coming in at like 17%. And then right underneath him, you got Taylor Pendrith, Webb Simpson, and Kevin Kisner, who I think are all objectively better golfers than Mackenzie Hughes. And they're all going to be half the ownership. So to me, that's like pivot city right there. Okay, maybe you just really love Mackenzie Hughes. Don't know why. I mean, don't forget, I was the one that picked Mackenzie Hughes to win, a month or two ago. But, like, I know he sucks. Okay. Andrew Putnam, instead of playing Andrew Putnam, there's just all these great pivots. You can go Todd or Clark right above him. You have Smalley, Spawn right below him. This whole range, all of 7,000s, there's literally no chalk. I mean, there's literally no chalk in this entire range. If it's not somebody I pointed out, nobody is even coming in at like 10%. So if there's guys in the 7,000s, I think you play them with impunity. You don't have to worry about it, right? You just play the guys you want. If you love some Chris Goddard, I don't blame you. Go to him. You played Dumpy Bo last week and he screwed you. Have forgiveness in your heart. Remember this guy? Tony Finau screwed me 2 weeks ago. Who'd I pick last week? Tony Finau. Who won? Tony Finau. So there you go. Let's see. You want some sleepers that I like? Well, there's a lot. So I guess I could give you a couple sleepers. Callum Tarrant. I'm just going to keep saying Callum Tarrant every week. He is a better golfer than all these guys around him. That's a fact. And then I'm not sure why nobody wants to play Sam Ryder this week. What, because he withdrew last week? Sam Ryder's good. He's on a heater. Give me some Sam Ryder. I'll ride her all night. So anyways, there's some pivots. There's some sleepers. If you want to know the one guy I'm definitely playing this week, God, you know how bad I want to say Brian Harmon, just to mush all you motherfathers, but I can't do it. It goes against my religion to play hobbits. The one guy I am definitely playing this week, I really want to play somebody who just, you know what? He screwed me over last week, so I'm going back to him. We're going Taylor Pendrith! Taylor Pendrith in the house! The one guy we're definitely playing is Taylor Pendrith. The one guy I'm definitely not playing, if you don't see this coming, you're blind as a bat when it's pitch dark. I don't even know if that made sense, but it made sense in my mind. The one guy I'm definitely not playing, Frodo. His name's Brian Harmon. I'm not playing him. Not a chance I'm playing a 30% own, and he might destroy me. And I want you to know something. I don't give a fuck. All right. So, Scott, you're so goofy. I see Scott over here in the chat. Okay. So that's it. That's the model. I think it is now. I do my pivots, my sleepers. One guy I'm playing, one guy I'm definitely not playing. All right, let's get to the drawing. This is just straight up $100. I'm just going to give you $100 cash. Thank you guys for helping the channel grow. I appreciate you. If you want, I will do a $200 single entry with you, right? So literally you get to pick. Okay, no more skin in the game for you. You just get a chance to win more money. If you're too degen, that's the play. Here we go. You ready? $100. Giving it to whoever this wheel pops up. Here we go. Hopefully it's somebody I know, so I don't have to worry about doing a backup. Michael Cohen. Yeah, I know that. Matthew Cohen. I don't know where the hell I read. Matthew, I know him from the YT, means that he left a comment on YouTube. If you don't know, you either had to retweet or you had to leave a comment on the YouTube video last week. Matthew did it. See, Matthew, it paid off to go leave that comment on YouTube. Matthew, $100, you mother father. $100. Reach out to me, man. I don't have time to find you. I'm sorry. Hey, while I got your attention just for another minute, don't forget the Discord is here. Football, college football, NFL football, most importantly, golf, ownership, showdown, special videos, all the content they could ever want. I'll tell you this. The Discord has been huge. It has stayed huge. There's a reason nobody leaves it. The motherfathers live it over there. So there you go. And remember, go follow me on Twitter. Tell a friend about me. Help the channel grow. Appreciate all of you. It's been fun. Let's get to some Q&A. Don't forget to toss a question in here so I can do the, matter of fact, I'm going to go do it right now. The hashtag winner to play me. We got to get this up to at least $10 fucking mother, father, fuck. All right, there we go. I didn't cuss much tonight. I don't know what's going on. All right, here we go. The winner to play me, and see if you can beat my ass like Scott did. Oh, that's not how you spell winner. Did it work? Did that work? I don't think I was supposed to put the, I didn't mean to fat finger. Oh, please don't do this. There we go. Winner. Exclamation point. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, man, this is going to be awkward. He told me to come over here to the Nightbot. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm doing Nightbot. Roll it. The winner is Brant. Brant is the winner. I got this little Nightbot thing over here where I just go do roll it. There was like 35 of you in that drawing right there. So, Brant, me and you to the death, you mother father. You want to go? All right, so there you go. It's me and you, fight to the death. Let's get some questions in here. Q&A. Then the big guy's got to go sweat college football lineup. See if I can take down a GPP 2 nights in a row, even if DK doesn't want to give it to me. Oliver Moore says, is the Seaside Island one of those setups where only getting shot link data? Yep, that is correct, Oliver. You will only get shot link data from Seaside. When they're over on Plantation Course, it's going to say from the fairway, from the green, assuming it's my guy putting, right? Well, I guess if it was my guy, it would have been from the rough, from the bunker, from the green, double bogey. That's what it'll say if you're on the Plantation Course tomorrow. Is this really the last tourney till January? No, Nick, it's really not. There's still the Hero World Challenge. There's people that play that. There will be a DraftKings event for that. And if there's a DraftKings event, this sweaty motherfather will be doing content for it. And there's the QBE shootout, which I'm pretty sure that they've done it. They've done it for the Zurich before, so maybe they'll do something for that. Who knows? Who knows, Nick? Don't give up, brother. Don't give up. What's up, Christian? Christian, what's up? All right. Swing season, best season. I love it. I mean, other than like the fact that the contests suck, there's literally nothing better than swing season. The strategy is different. The sharps, there's way less sharks that I got to deal with. It's just the best. Way more slap dicks that no one's heard of. I love it. IO. Jason Jones, let's go. Swing season finale. You guys keep saying that. You're putting a lot of disrespect on December. Andrew, hope everyone murders their contest this week, unless you're one of those ones in mine. And that I respect that. They can go for second. Andrew's got to get first. Spread it on fire. I'll spread it on. Hey, Brent, you won, you motherfather. Make sure to smash the like button. Thanks, Delbs. Thoughts on Stallings this week? Let's see. Mr. Scott Stallings. What has Scott Stallings been up to, the Christian? Hey, I talked about my very first GPP today, and Scott Stallings was in that lineup. Means so much to me. Yeah, he hasn't been great, man. I mean, I like my Scott Stallings to come with some approach. We haven't seen him in a while, though, so maybe we should, have a little forgiveness in our heart. But, man, that ball striking is bad. Not the best Bermuda putter. I'll tell you this, ain't nobody playing him, Christian, so if you like him, a great pivot, in my opinion. Not what I'm looking for, though. Show me the money. Well, if your name was Brant, I definitely did. Think your host watched? Nick, I actually sent him the link and said, make sure to watch tonight. No, he does know my channel. He texted me and when hey, I'm your new DK host. I'm like, hey, I'm the Junior 75. I was like, holy shit, I know you. I'm like, that's right, you do, you motherfather. You're one of the 12 people that watches my shit. Are you giving any weight to the Plantation course, Chris? Yes, definitely. Tomorrow, if you're playing Showdown, the Plantation course has 4 par 5s. And if you don't know, par 5s equals scoring. And you want scoring in Showdown. So, yes, I would be playing that. 6th UGA Bulldog lineup. All right. Let's see. You start with a Hobbit. All right. So, there you go. Let's see if I can even name 6 of them. Jeez Louise. Kevin Kisner, right? Brendan Todd. This is a pretty decent lineup so far. Harris English. Chris Kirk. Oh, I think this lineup would actually work too. Not only would it work, I think it's viable. Who else? Let's see if I can find one more Georgia guy. Sepp Straka, right? That's a bomb-ass lineup. Do it, Asqua. Do it and let me know how it works. 2 questions in one. Do you trust Hoagie? Riley is a low-place finish streak. I hate him. Am I insane? First of all, Jeff, I tend to like Hoagie at easier birdie-type courses. I think he just kind of has that, like, stick it to 2 feet and make birdies type game. So, yes, I do. Hoagie does not scare me. I worry more about Hoagie on tough courses than I do easy courses, right? Riley is on a low-place finish streak, and I hate him. Am I insane? No. Davis Riley's kind of smoke and mirrors, and I know this because I play him every week. And even when he does well, I'm like, he kind of luck-sacked. You know what I mean? Like he's been trending in a better direction, but I don't know. I just don't trust him. Picking up 2 shots around the green. His ball striking was solid. I don't know. He is trending in the right direction, though. I do like to see the good ball striking last week. Just seems like when I watch him, his game is just not very under control. Just my opinion, Bob. What is your favorite lineup strategy this week? Stars and scrubs? Yeah, I tell you right now, my favorite strategy is start at Joel Dahman, just get off of all those guys and just play 5 guys here and then go drop down and play 1 slap dick. Because that's going to be a build nobody's going to have. And honestly, now that Tony's out, the win equity of these top 20 guys are all about that far apart. Who's your favorite 7K golfer this week? That's a good question, Bob. It's a good question. You know what? I'm going to go Sepp Straka. I'm going to go with the Sepster. The old Seppertons after he let everybody down. Which of these 2 courses will play easier? Should be definitely Plantation plays easier. We looked at this, Bill, on the on the course preview that I did over on the Discord. Talked about it for the categories, the model categories and results. Talked about that. Any other week, Burmeister would be a free square at this price, but there doesn't seem to be any need for the salary relief. That's a great point, Andy. I agree that, and honestly, I can't believe Burmeister's not coming in higher than he is, right? It's 6,300 when he should be 8,300. I thought he would legit be 25% minimum, and I only got him at 15%. So I don't think he's deal breaker ownership. I really don't. I mean, he is noticeably better than every other golfer down here. And if you want to go down here, you can, especially if you're playing all pivots up top. Just, play the Burmeister down low. Plus, if you play him, it probably gives you something like probably 8,600 per player left over, right? To spin per player. That's pretty nice. You can make a pretty salty lineup averaging 8,600. Woody says best punt play. Well, I guess we got to define what a punt is. To me, a punt's anybody below 7,000 this week. I don't want to give out my favorite. Michael Thompson. Love me some Michael Thompson this week. There you go. Michael Thompson. It is. Hobbit Chalk Week. You're right, Pip. It is. It is. Did you record High Stakes Pod today? When will we learn more about the Motherfather, a.k.a. when will it air? Billy definitely recorded it with my dude Neil Orfield. He told me it would be out early Friday afternoon is what he told me. So be looking forward. I'll retweet it when he sends it out. Talked a lot of shit. Drug your good Christian name through the mud. I'm kidding. I would never. Go heavy with the Athens boys this week. Brant says play the Georgia narrative. All right. I mean, hey, I'm not opposed to, strokes gained home field advantage, right? So for all of you that don't know, guys that played at Georgia, I already listed a bunch of them earlier. Brian Harmon definitely did. I know I'm forgetting some here. Kevin Kisner did. Brendan Todd did. Harris English did. Chris Kirk did. I don't think Hayden Buckley did. Sepp Straka definitely did. Probably more I'm forgetting. And I'm scrolling really quick. I know they're like the number one school at producing PGA Tour players. I think Oklahoma State's number 2. So I'm sure I forgot some, but there was a quick list for you. He's the best player in the tournament. That is true. Who are your 2 favorite sleepers? Sam Ryder and Callum Tarrant. Me and my friends call Essie Kim fake Siwoo. Are you and I the only truthers left? I'm playing me some. Well, I don't know if I'm playing enough lineups, but I'm totally not afraid to go play some SH Kim. Okay, I'm not opposed to it at all. He's just overpriced. No one's playing him. I think he's a tremendous pivot. For the new guy here, why should I join your Patreon? Jeff, I call it the Holy Trinity. First of all, you get way more content than this, right? Like I do my sleepers, my pivot, my chalk report, the final ownership. That's number 1. Number 2, it's a great community. Lots of people to bullshit with. And number 3, I already forgot. Oh, yeah. I don't remember. It's fucking... how about this? Everybody that joins basically stays. There you go. So I got to be doing something right. It's a great value compared to all those fucking slapdick tout sites. Way more information in the Discord. Ownership protections fulfilled. A lot of smart guys. Hey, that's a great point, Ryan. I have some smart motherfathers in there that are sharing information. From what I hear about other people's Slack chats and other people's Discords, it's a fucking shit show. And so because of that, homie don't play that game. I run a tight ship. Not that I have to, because there's literally no douchebags over there. But if there was, I'll boot their ass out in a second. Because this homie don't play. This is great content that's free. Just expands on the Discord. There you go. I agree with that. If you like the free stuff, stick around. I ain't going nowhere, brother. Which Woo you like better? I mean, is Brandon even playing? Did I really miss Brandon Woo playing? Holy shit, I definitely did. I like Dylan Woo more. I really do. I can't believe I'm saying that. I mean, the fact that I didn't even know Brandon Woo was playing should answer the question for you, Nick. Thoughts on Rodgers this week? I actually like Patrick Rodgers. I might play Patrick Rodgers. I like him. I do. Let's see. Let's go click on my boy P. Rog. P. Rog in the house. Yeah, I'll play some Patrick Rodgers. Is it too late? Fuck it. It's my show. Do whatever the fuck I want. The one guy I'm definitely playing, Taylor Pendrith. I'm playing Patrick Rodgers. We're going to play Patty. He's a douchebag and he sucks. We're playing Patrick Rodgers. I'm playing him. I put it on my firstborn child that I'll never have. I'm playing Patrick Rodgers. Nick, you're a fucking saint. Appreciate you, brother, as always. By the way, you want to know another reason to be on the Discord? Nick's over there. Nick's good people. Jason, gross, but not play some Kuchar this week? I'm not opposed to Kuchar. I like Kuchar at this course. Shorter courses, give me the Cooch. And he's a great putter on Bermuda. Love that too. Scott, that $50 is from both me and Nick. I laughed at that 30 minutes ago. I'm not going to laugh at it again, but it is funny. 40, yeah, there you go. Nick, you're such a nice guy. Such a nice guy. A lot of yelling tonight. Sorry, Andrew. It ain't going to stop. If you don't like the yelling, put my ass on mute. Cooper Schwartz, W. I hope that's about me yelling. DJ, we'll be playing Harmon in the Discord tournament, guaranteed. Oh, yeah. Discord, in the Discord league, I'm playing all the chalk, which in my league is all the pivots. Eli Mitchell, thoughts on starting with 2 9K guys? Well, if you're saying if you're going to start with 9K guys, Eli, I would say start with 3 of them. I think you can, it's just really easy to get 3 of them in because the pricing is just real. I'm telling you, it's really, really soft this week because they thought Tony was going to be in there. When you throw out the $11,000 guy, it literally makes everybody's prices deflated. They're all now about $500 to $600 underpriced. So because of that, it ain't crazy to go Hoagie Montgomery Day. You could go start a lineup like that, right? Here. Hoagie Montgomery Day. right? And you still got 7,000 per player left. I look, now I just go toss in my Sam Ryder, whoever else you want, and I can build a lineup I totally want. So that's why I'm telling you. I think there's a lot of merit to just starting away from a lot of those guys there. All these Harmon and Power, I guess, are the only two I'm talking about. But I think there's even a bigger argument to be made to just fade everybody from Mitchell up. I don't think any of those guys like put the fear of God in me that, oh my God, if they win, that's gross. Like I ain't worried about that, bro. Haven't played much golf tonight. I'm back. Travis, it feels right to have you back, brother. Feels right to have you back. Brant, let's go. Let's go, Brant. Did I miss the Open Championship hat? Can I make it return next week, DGen? Well, if there's Billy, the next time we have a show, it will be here. I appreciate that hat. I actually look, it's the only soft, kind of floppy hat I've ever looked decent in. So I'll wear it just for you, big guy, because you got it for me when you went across the pond. Bill, for Showdown, is there an edge playing? I'm going to talk about this. I'm about to go make a video for Round 1 Discord, Round 1 Showdown on the Discord. And I think there is an edge. I think there's an edge, yes. Jonathan, or drop. Not sure what that means. Corey, just a blank comment. Let's go, Brant. I got my hopes up for a second. Oh, I see. Brant, that's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking. All right. Hey, Jean Gustafson, what's up? What is the one thing you would change about the current DraftKings PGA contest? I wish they'd quit giving so much damn money to these spots. Go do this right here. The $20 tournament, keep it at $300,000. I get you don't want an overlay DraftKings. I get it. Just go make first place $50,000. Go make second place $25,000, third place $15,000, fourth place $10,000, fifth place $8,000, then $7,000, then $5,000, then $4,000, and like just distribute that money out, right? And like make the top 10 spots better instead of like, I got 8th place, I suck. I got 8th place this week in the main GPP, I lost money. That's so stupid. And they could just fix it if they would just bump first from 100 to 50. That's all you got to do. And I wish they would do a $100 20 max. So for $2,000, I could put 20 lineups in and have, be in a big contest and have the same exposure as everybody. That's my dream. Definitely going to put that lineup in. I like it. Do you play Prize Picks, Corey? I'm going to bring it back hardcore in January. When golf is king again and I don't have football being this 800-pound gorilla on me, Prize Picks will be back. I killed Prize Picks last year, and I'm going to just start adding it at the end of the Showdown Hoedown video. So, yes, there you go, brother. As far as videos, yep. And I'll also be doing extras over on the Discord. Who's your favorite $6,200 golfer who could eat a hobbit? Harry Higgs, probably, right? Is Harry Higgs 6,200? Harry Higgs looks like he could swallow a hobbit in a single gulp. Harry Higgs, I nailed it. You ain't gonna get me, brother. Hunker down. Patrick Reed. Patrick Reed looks like he's swallowed a hobbit or 12 in his life. Sugar Sal, I'm late arrival to the stream. Ben Griffin or anybody else. That's who, Shuggy. That is 7 o'clock Lord's time zone, Shuggy. You know better than this. No, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with some good old Benjamin Griffin. I don't mind him at all. Mitchell, there you go. Sep, off 2 cuts. I'm all in. 28 in the world. Yep. I think he's the highest rated player here, isn't he, Scott? Pretty sure. Thoughts on Tigala? I love him, Nick. I just cannot get why Tigala. Like, we were paying $10,200 for him like a minute ago. Now at $8,800, we're not going to touch him with a 10-foot pole. I'll play Tigala. I mean, I know he hasn't been good, but, like, you know what? Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Okay. Oh, and the last time I saw him, a week ago, he started to get the irons figured out. Give me some Tigala. PMAM thoughts? Silver Fox, you did not listen. Why do you try to hurt my feelings? Yeah, you silvered hair, motherfather. I told you, man, they're all going off in threes off 1 and 10 on 2 courses. They'll all be on the course within 2 hours of each other. If you're trying to play any edge for Showdown, you probably want to get guys going off as late as possible. But as far as like a week-long edge, the PM, AM, AM, PM, they're all going to be out there together. There's just not enough difference to try to navigate that. Come see him went to UGA for a semester. He got kicked out. I wonder if it had anything to do with the name. Okay. Nick on the Discord gives out great underdog moneyline bets. Nick, way to promote yourself. Delbert, Jeff Talon, come join us. Great group on the Discord. I don't disagree with the Delbs. 300 people can't be wrong, said the Spartans. Okay. Silver Fox, I was late to the party. Pal. Yeah, cut it out, you pal. Do you golf, Cooper? Oh, I golf, brother. I golf. I don't want to brag, but I have shot an 82 before. And that was only with like 3 mulligans. I guess it was probably more like an 85. But what are you going to do? We are planning a big golf trip. It looks like we're going to Austin. So there's we're having the Dell match play in Austin. People on the Discord get first dibs, but if that doesn't fill up, I'll open it to everybody. Scott, I think Scott's coming over here in the chat. I know my dude Nick's going. Billy's going. We got a whole group. We're gonna go golf. We're gonna go watch the live final. Maybe go to some poker rooms. Go eat at some places because the big guy likes a meal or 12. Drink some adult fucking beverages. We're gonna have a good time. So if you're interested in that, I'll be more details. That shit's not till March. They don't even have the tickets out yet, but it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. Hopefully I can get John Galt JD out there. It'll be a good time. Hey guys, I appreciate you being here. 45 minutes, a little shorter tonight, but what are you gonna do? Hey, how funny that it would be a little the stream would be a little short and Brian Harmon's chalk. What are the chances? Okay. I'm sorry. That's the Topo chicken. Let me get a quick drink. That's it, guys. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Twitter. I will not big dog you. I don't take myself too serious like a lot of dickheads in this industry. I appreciate you being here. Hope you've enjoyed the show. I still got to go make some lineups tonight. Anton, I'm doing better now that you're here. I wish you would have been here a little bit earlier so you could have gotten the drawing. 7 p.m. Lord's time zone. I got to run, fellas. I got to go check on my lineups and tilt some college football. And then I've got to go make some lineups with some winners. So I hope you guys have a good night, and I hope you enjoy my outro.